Hello and welcome. This is Triton Cup 54. I am Pat here with Sherbet. How are you, Sherbet?
I'm doing great, and how are you doing today, Pat?
I am doing awesome, and I'm ready to watch some Splat Zones action.
What? One of my favorite modes, personally, because I just get to go in with my bucket and end the world, you know?
It's one of my 4 favorite modes, among the rank modes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Tonight we will be starting with ZRX Koji against Colon 3.
Yep, that's correct. And we're starting on Manta Maria. This zone is a lot of fun because it's split in 2. So I'm expecting to see, well, you know, Crab, Tri-Strike. No surprises there. I'm hoping for something a little spicy, though.
Spicy things can always happen.
That it can. Maybe some more squeezer action?
I don't know that much about these two teams. There are a few names that I recognize within Column 3. But we'll see how they fare together against ZRX Koji.
That we will. I'm expecting Splash, maybe Neo Splash. Machine on Manta Maria wouldn't be my first pick, but it's definitely a good weapon.
Well, yeah, it's very good. I mean, so many ledges. There are lots of spots to camp with a machine. You need a ledge option on this map, I'd say.
100%, because losing control of either bunker is definitely a spell for defeat.
And here we go.
Loading on here.
Let's see what they're cooking.
Ooh.
Truly Squelchers and a junior on the side of Koji.
Double splash in machine. Oh wait, no, that's on Koji.
Yeah, ZRX Koji going with a pretty standard comp with the junior though. Meanwhile, Column 3 a bit more funky with things with the Jury Squelchers. They can profit from the grades a lot because of their mobility.
Right. I mean, I see a lot more paint on the side of ZRX Koji, but as I say that, Colon 3 takes out 3 of Koji members and takes control of the zone. Are they going to get the delayed wipe? And they do. Strong start here on the side of Colon 3.
Colon 3 getting there, and it's the ball point, the frontline ball point. Getting in, getting a pick and getting away with it. And Colon 3 not wasting any time, keeping ZRX Koji so far away from the zone. And creating so much mayhem. There is nothing you can do at that point. You have to regroup, you have to take your time, but Column 3 already 30 points away from a victory.
And then with specials up, one goes down on the side of Colon 3. Will that be enough for ZRX Koji to get in and get the zone? They pop a desperate Crab, but Crab's on the run.
That is not good. They managed to paint one zone, but that's the problem with the double zone, is that painting one zone doesn't accomplish that much. Column 3 is going to get game 1 pretty commandingly so far.
Yeah, they did it well. And I love the emote. I was not expecting that quick opening from the side of Colon 3. Like, once they got in, they did not let go. They just sunk their teeth in and held it out. And I wonder if that strategy will work for them again on Mahi, everyone's favorite map for all of its, what's the word? Places to hide? Yeah, this map totally isn't open.
Yeah, it's about space, you know?
Yeah, the wide open range.
It's a vacation place, so you want to have all the space for yourself to enjoy your holiday. Never mind, you fall in the water, you die.
You activate a race slider, you're in the water. Have a dually, you're in the water. If you're not a backliner, you're running from the backliner. I mean, I complain about it a lot, but I genuinely have a very fun time on this map.
Yeah, and on zones, the backliners there are many angles and many ways to hide from them, and they're not as suppressive as they would be on tower control or clan blitz.
That is very true. And I'm wondering if we're going to see them change up their comps in this, because I think the comp they had last game would work very well on either side, you know. The Gal has the walls to be able to push in certain areas, especially once it gets past the halfway mark and when the water drops and we see that change in the map, open up more space to try to get in and around. And speaking of which, let's see what they're cooking with.
Yeah, I feel like ZRX really need to find a solution to the void point. Well, there's no bull point, so that's a solution that's found.
So on the side of ZRX Koji, they kept the same comp, but Colon 3 swaps out their ballpoint for an Explo. And how do you feel about Explo, Pat?
I love Explo so much. Explo is so good. It's so fun. It's one of the most... I think it's the most fun of all the backliners because it's so different. And here, ZRX Koji going in, getting almost a wipe. It's just the squelches hanging on for dear life and moving back. ZRX Koji, they found the answer. They know what to do now, it seems, and they are the ones making points this time.
Yeah, another thing I'd like to point out is the last game was the first game. There's always a warm-up factor. So even if you won the first one by a long shot, it's not over till it's over. As ZRX Koji is proving here, we have this... and then specials coming out on the side of Colon 3 to see if they can neutralize the zone. They drop both the Rain and their Cry Strike and only barely managed to get control. However, they haven't gotten enough picks on Team ZRX Koji. And there goes another pick. So now that Colon 3 is in control, let's see if they can hold it before Koji's team builds up specials.
Ooh, 3 down. It looks like Colon 3 wants a repeat of what happened last game, even if it's with a little bit of delay. That's quite the moves!
Ooh. They're absolutely schmoovin' and grooving over there on those dualies. 2 down again on the side of Koji, but the zone is neutralized. Especially 3 down on the side of Colon 3. If ZRX Koji can use this opportunity to get that T-Tech out of zone and get in, they could easily neutralize here and regain the lead that they just lost. As I said it, they got the zone and have 2 down on the side of Colon 3. The Expo desperately tries to hold back the other team as they're waiting for their own teammates to come in and make a push. I'm presuming they're saving that Rain for another special to be ready, but it doesn't matter. Cancelled by a crab.
Cancelled by a crab. Colon 3. They got that lead, and that was pretty good moves by the T-Tech to stay alive there. Enough just to get the kill, but right now ZRX Koji. They are under attack. Colon 3 taking the zone back right away. They're gonna make work of their penalty now because they have quite a bunch to get rid of before they can score points and try to get that lead back.
Very true, and both these teams seem to be very back and forth. This is, I think, the first Booyah we've seen come out. Every time one team starts getting control, someone from the other team flanks in, neutralizes the zone, and lets things fall apart from there. And I'm wondering how this is going to go, because with only 18 left on the penalty, it's looking like ZRX Koji is going to be able to hold their lead here. Colon 3 can't get specials up and get in.
And with that crab tank, that should delay things a bit more. Not enough, but the zone's gonna be flipped, and there's 2 minutes left. Colon 3 has a lot of time to get back that lead.
Fighting for their life, and there it goes. They're down, 3 down. Delayed wipe on the side of ZRX Koji. Colon 3 is solidly in control of the zone. They are ledge guarding, they are bomb spamming, they are doing everything they can to keep ZRX Koji from getting back in.
ZRX Koji, at least they have control of their platform. They can still attack from a wide range of angles, but they need to do it fast because Colon 3 is making a lot of points right now. 2v3, but the zone isn't flipped. But Silver, you want to... Yes, bait it now.
Well done.
Much better.
Now let's see if the Fizzy Spam's gonna... Yep. It helped get one of the enemies out from there. The Esplo has special up, so hopefully we're gonna see a Rain in. Yep, there it goes, and there it is. Ooh, what a pick the machine got on the Explo, and then caps the zone with the Booyah. They have come to win today. 3 down on the side of Colon 3. Does ZRX Koji decide to push the platter? Hold mid? Oh, the machine holds mid. It gets the pick popping off.
I don't know if it was the map or the fact that ZRX didn't warm up before this, but this is a very different matchup than we've seen in the first game. Right now, both teams are so even with each other, so much able to really give each other hell. Colon 3 has so much to get back in last 30 seconds. They need to keep that zone if they want that lead before time the overtime comes in.
ZRX Koji has used 2 specials now trying to get the zone and have failed to even neutralize it. If they can't get in now, this could spell trouble for Colon 3 has control of the zone. They need to hold it. ZRX Koji has a 43 penalty, so oh my goodness gracious. If Colon 3 doesn't get control of the zone here, that might spell a GG for them, and there's 2 down on their sides, including their 3 down, and with their paint out, that spells a win for ZRX Koji. Well played, holy.
ZRX Koji, they are now awake, and we now have a set. We are going to a game 3 showers.
I'm so excited for it. Like game 1, I was like, this could go either way, but game 2, beautiful. Love to see it. Back and forth is my favorite kind of Splatoon gameplay.
And speaking of back and forth, we are going to Museum, a map where getting the lockout is pretty much impossible because of that small flank route.
Mm-hmm. That is very true. I mean, I personally am a huge advocate for that flank route, dropping down on the far left/right, and then just neutralizing the zone enough. But the strats I've seen used here are either rush their plat and rush the enemy plat and try to hold them back, or just hold that mid spinner for dear life, pop a crab, and pick them as they come in. So I'm wondering what we're going to see here.
I think this is the kind of map where ZRX bubble can really come in clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Because bad bubble on any spinner can do so much damage. You can stay there, be so active, do so much, and there is little that can be done because if it's on top of a spinner, the weak point is so much harder to get to.
Mm-hmm. That, and it's also inconvenient if you do it on the mid spinner to even paint around. If you pop a rain to get pulled, if they keep an X-Blow on the side of Colon 3, if they still have their X-Blow, even the rain is going to be help with the bubble, and they're back on ballpoint, and they busted out a machine this time around to try to combat, while ZRX Koji keeps the same comp a 3rd time in a row.
Ballpoint is so good on this map. I've been practicing ballpoint lately, and on this map it can really shred everything very easily. I love it.
As we mentioned with that flank earlier, we see Colon 3 all opens on their left to keep an eye out for anyone on ZRX Koji going for said flank. But instead, that ends up with all of them pinched there as ZRX Koji pushes up and tries to get them, but instead goes 3 down on the side of ZRX Koji. Colon 3 doesn't they got control of his own.
And it's going to be a delayed wipe. That's going to give enough time to ZRX Koji to really get back in and try to do something, but that tri-strike is going to be such a pain. And right now Colon 3 is in the enemy plat, causing damage. Not so much for ZRX Koji, should be able to get back in. 2 down for Colon 3, ZRX Koji is getting the zone. We see the jump outs, ZRX is in control.
That they are, and Colon 3 is going to start opening here, and I'm wondering if they're going to try to build specials or try to get picks first, and the answer is specials. They throw out a tri-strike and a booyah to try to cap the zone, and they're able to neutralize it, but not yet cap. With 3 members of ZRX Koji directly in the zone, that's going to be hard to get around. They're going to have to group up, as they do here, jumping in, and get these picks. Nice pick by the T-Tech, and they're able to get the machine here too, and they are not 2 down on the side of Colon 3.
Yeah, Colon 3 used a lot of resources, 2 specials just to put the zone at neutral. Koji they just needed to stay alive, keep away from it, paint, and then Colon 3 had pretty much nothing. That was so well played by ZRX Koji. But now the zone is flipped for Colon 3 back in control.
Colon 3 went in and got all those picks off. They dropped on the flank that we mentioned, and they went in, they got their picks, and now they're gaining control and holding ZRX Koji back on their plat. Though Colon 3 is through their penalty now, so hopefully ZRX doesn't panic and start rushing the zone where they can get picked off easily, because there's no way they're expecting this person sharking right below.
They are sharking, but they let Koji get the zone back, maintain their lead, and how long are you gonna shark for? Just kill them!
Oh, they waited slightly too long, and one of them has already moved away. They got the pick, but they stayed there just long enough for ZRX Koji to be able to move around and pretty much ignore that shark play.
That shark just got one picked. They spent so much waiting for the perfect opportunity. Like, just go when you have a good one, I feel like.
Yeah, but if they had, I mean, it was also their weapon. If they hadn't gotten the pick on both of them, it was about to be ugly, spicy, and dicey, as it is here in the zone, as ZRX Koji takes control again with still a massive lead. However, Colon 3 did manage to put a heavy penalty on them. Maybe this, despite that penalty, Colon 3 goes 3 down, and ZRX Koji is in control once again. If they can paint up mid some more to give Colon 3 a hard time coming in, this could spell the end here.
Yeah, that ballpoint is going to crack the inkjet. But the machine ready to ambush anybody. Ooh, okay, never mind.
And then there was a bomb, the story of Splatoon, a full wipeout from the side of... Look, ZRX Koji is completely down here, and it looks like Colon 3 has a really good chance to take the lead, as they're only, 5 penalty and 20 count off? That's 15 seconds if ZRX Koji can't get into the zone. With 1 minute left here, Colon 3 in control. If they can get the lead here, this could spell major trouble for ZRX Koji.
And that looks like it's going to be the lead. ZRX Koji not anywhere near enough from the zone. That crab tank popped a bit too late. He's going to get the pigs, bro. And again, too little, too late. It's just the Squelchies running away.
They decided to jump out this time, though, instead of sharking it, so they're going to regroup with their teammates and try to get control of the zone once again. With that hefty 42 penalty, it's looking difficult for Colon 3 here, and they're not... Do they see the splash sharking there? Yeah, they do. Okay, they're throwing the bombs. If not, Silver would have gotten a nasty pick or two off of that.
Colon 3 back in control, getting 3 picks. It's just the machine getting picked as well. A delayed wipe right before the end, and Colon 3 has the lead. That's pretty much the set in favor of Colon 3 right now, but this was so close. I mean, these 2 games that happened in the set were so close.
I don't know if you saw it, but that last second there, 3 members of Colon 3 were down. If ZRX Koji had managed to get in just a second sooner, they had neutralized the zone. If they could have gotten the paint on the zone, that could have been a major Uno reverse. Well played by both teams, but this set goes to Colon 3.
Evenly matched, but the team that was warmed up before the game gets it. Congratulations to Colon 3, you are advancing. ZRX Koji, that's not the end of their story. They are going to losers bracket. They are not done yet. Good luck to them, and we will see you all after this shorter advertisement.
In a few.
Splatoon Stronghold, a stronghold for competitive Splatoon, providing resources to long-timers and newcomers alike. If you're new to the competitive scene or still figuring out how to join, we have a getting started guide and plenty of other resources to help you in your journey. If you are a seasoned veteran, we still have plenty to offer. You can find and join tournaments as well as participate in our Captain Forum and find free agents and teams. Our mission is to make competitive Splatoon easily accessible to everyone. So what are you waiting for? Join the Splatoon Stronghold today!